Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the 10 cool things that you can do with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, and this is the part 2 of this video. I've already made one video like this before, but there are just so many features in this phone that you cannot contain them in one video, so I decided to make another one. Now let me tell you that some of the features that I'm going to tell you today, I've picked them up over time. I didn't know about them before. There are so many features in this phone. They're hidden here and there, and you discover them with time every other day. So let's go ahead and talk about these features. Now the first thing that I want to talk about is the voice recorder on this phone. So if I go in the voice recorder and I go in speech to text, now what you can do here is you can actually convert the speech or whatever you're recording into text form, and that is insane. I didn't know that this feature existed, but it is here and it works great. So let's see how this works. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 8 video. So there you go. You can see that it works pretty nicely, and then you've got some other features, but I think this is the best feature here. You don't have to download a paid app from the Play Store anymore. You have got it built into the phone by default. Moving on to the next feature, so we have got S Pen here. So one way to use an S Pen is to simply select an app from here from the menu and then start using it. But let's just say that you want to launch the Notes app and take a note quickly. So what do? Simply press the button on the S Pen and tap twice on the screen, and it will launch the Notes app, and then you can start taking your note. Now if you want to erase it, the obvious way is to simply select the eraser from the top and then erase it, but there is another really simple way to do it. So if you're writing anything or whatever you're writing and then you want to erase it, simply press the button on the S Pen and swipe, and it will become an eraser. Now on Samsung Galaxy Note 8 you can actually launch the camera quickly by double pressing the power button, and it will launch the camera, and it also works from the lock screen when your screen is turned off. Now you can turn this feature on by going into the settings, and in settings there you will see this option called quick launch. Simply turn it on and you will be able to launch the camera from the power button. Now once you're in the camera, you can switch between the front and the back camera really easily by swiping on the screen, and it switches between the front and the rear camera. But there is another really easy and quick way to do it, and that is also linked to this power button. So what you can do is simply press this power button quickly 2 times, and it will switch between the front and the back camera really quickly. So there you go. Now as you guys know that on Samsung Galaxy Note 8 we have got a tall display, so it has a screen ratio of 18:9, so it's really tall, and some of the apps don't really adjust according to this display, and you get the black bars at the top or at the bottom, which looks really ugly. But there is a way to fix that, and how you can do that is by going into the settings, and in settings go in display, and here you will see this option called full screen apps. Now go in here, and here you will see the list of all the apps that you have installed on your phone. Now some of the apps that come pre-installed on this phone, they are already adjusted to this screen size, but there are others that are not, so you can turn them on. So here you can see that I have already turned on some of the apps to fit the screen size, but you can turn on the rest to fit the screen size, and then you will not have any black bars at the top and at the bottom, and they will launch in the full screen mode. Now the display on Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is brilliant. It is bright, and we have got sharp display. It's 2K resolution, and it looks just amazing. It's perhaps the best display on any smartphone right now. And on Samsung Galaxy Note 8 we get some options to play around with this display settings as well. So go in settings, and in settings go in display. Now there are in particular 3 options here: screen mode, screen resolution, and screen zoom and font, that allows you to change how your display actually looks. So if we go in screen mode, here you will see 4 options. So we have got adaptive display. It makes the display looks cooler, gives it a bluish tinge. Then we have got AMOLED cinema, makes it a little brownish and reddish tinge. And then we have got AMOLED photo, somewhere in between adaptive display and AMOLED cinema. And obviously we have got basic here as well. Now the default setting is adaptive display, but you can change it to whatever you like. And then from down below you can also change the color tones or color balance. You can go towards the warmer side of the spectrum or cooler side as well. I like to keep it in middle, which is the default setting. And then we have got some advanced options down below, which allows you to play around with the colors red, green, and blue, and you can change them, and actually change how your display looks. Now I don't mess up with these things because I like the way the display is and I like to keep it that way. But if you wanna venture in this place, you are welcome to do that. Next up we have screen resolution. So in screen resolution you can actually change the resolution of the display as well. So by default it comes with Full HD Plus, and Full HD Plus gives you 1080p resolution. Very good. Most people don't notice it. I don't notice the difference between Full HD Plus and WQHD Plus, but just to optimize my display to its full potential, I use it on WQHD Plus, which is 2K. Now if you use in Full HD Plus, it will also save you some battery life as well. And there is also an option for 720p HD Plus. So if you choose that, your display will look crappy, but you will save a lot of battery. And then the last feature here is called screen zoom in font. Now if you go in here, you can actually change the font. So you can make it look bigger, you can make it look smaller. You can actually also change the screen zoom option here. So you've got three options: small, middle and large, and it will actually change how much information you can see on the screen. Finally we have got fonts here. So we have got some of the pre-installed fonts, and then you can even download more from the Galaxy App Store. Now there is another really incredible feature on this phone, and it's called edge lighting. So what happens is that whenever you get a notification, the edges of the display actually lights up in different colors to tell you that you have got a notification. Now this is a really cool way of getting to know that you've got a notification, and you can actually turn it on by going into the notification shortcuts and here look for edge lighting and turn it on. Now if you long press on it, it will take you to the settings. Now here you can actually change it. So you can actually set it to show up when the screen is on, or when the screen is off, or always. So whenever your screen is on or off, it doesn't matter, it will always show up. And then down below you can actually manage notifications from different apps. So you can choose apps which will show you as edge lighting. So I've actually turned it on for all of them, but you can turn them off or choose which apps you want to show the notifications as edge lighting. And then you can also go in advanced settings, and in advanced settings you can choose the color of the edge lighting. So you have got a basic color. Now let me show you the preview here. So if I preview it, you will see this blue line go on the edges. So let me show you again. I don't know if you notice it. So let's go again. So there you go. You can go for that. You can change app color. For each app will show its own different unique color. You can have a custom color here as well. So let's change the color. Let's go for red. That will be more prominent. So let's go again. Here you can see it going on the edges. So it looks pretty cool. And then you can change the width as well. So you can go wide and then more wide, so it will show up more prominently. Then you can also change the transparency to make it lighter or look brighter. On Samsung Galaxy Note 8 you also have an option to send SOS messages in case of emergency. So for that, go in settings, and in settings go in advanced features, and here you will see this option called SOS Messages. So if you go in here, you can turn them on. You can set 4 contacts that will get the messages in case of emergency, and then you can turn on attach pictures and attach audio recording. So it will take a picture from your front and back camera and will record an audio of 5 seconds and then will send to your predetermined contacts. You can choose 1 to 4 contacts here from your contact books. And how you can actually turn it on is by simply pressing the power button 3 times. Okay, so I actually turn on the camera. So if you press it 3 times, it sends out an emergency message, and then you can go in there and cancel it. So cancel it. So there you go. Now Samsung Galaxy S8 is an expensive phone, and surely you don't want to lose it. So there is a way that you can make sure that you don't lose your phone and you can always locate it. The feature is called Send Last Location. So for that, go in settings, and in settings go in lock screen and security. And here you will see this option called Find My Mobile. So if you go in here, you can turn out remote controls, Google location service, and then there is this feature called Send Last Location. So what this does is that it allows your phone to send its last location to the Find My Mobile server when the battery falls below a certain level. So I can simply turn this feature on and make sure that I will get the last location of my phone before the battery dies, and you can go on this link to track your phone. Now the last feature that I want to share with you is called themes and wallpapers that are built into the phone. So go in settings, and here you will see the wallpapers and themes option. Go in here, and here you will see tons of wallpapers, all from Samsung community. They are great wallpapers, and you can download them and set them as your home screen. And then you get themes here, large number of themes. You can completely change the look of your phone, make it look like a pixel phone, give it more your unique style and make it your own, give it your design and whatever you want to look for. And then we have got icon packs here as well, so you can go for the icon packs. And then amazingly, we have got always on displays here, some really cool and good looking always on displays. So there is something for everybody here. We've got featured, top, new, and it looks amazing. So that's about it from this video, guys. Those were the 10 cool things that I wanted to share with you. This is the part 2. If you have not seen the part 1, I will link it up so you can take a look at that as well. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.